I don't think there's no coming back for Drake. I don't know how he gonna come back and what he would say, like what his next rap would be. And J. Cole wisely tucked his tail in between his legs and his dreads. I'm sure his dreads got caught in there somewhere and carried his ass back to North Carolina, got in the woods somewhere and hugged a tree. Like, J. Cole looks smart.
Life comes at you fast, perhaps too fast. Oh, I like this part.
Yeah, y'all love Kendrick Lamar, correct? As do I. So I just want to come up here and be like, publicly be like, bruh, that was the lamest, like, goofy. I say all that to say it made me feel like 10 years ago when I was moving incorrectly.
YouTube was popping, man. It's your boy MKKP with Life Comes At You Fast. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I'm happy with what I'm saying, y'all. Hip hop, like rap, and the style of what's going on is what I like to see. It's back. I'm geek. Drake and Kendrick is doing this. Like, this is long overdue. And honestly, this is the nastiest, most disgusting, but best beef I've ever seen in hip hop. Pause. This is better than Biggie and Tupac. This is better than Nas and Jay-Z. J. Cole could have been a part of this. J. Cole could have been a part of this situation, this massacre. I gotta say, J. Cole looks like a genius after this Kendrick Lamar Drake massacre. After the blood that Kendrick Lamar spilled of y'all rap king, Drake, J. Cole looks like a genius today. We gotta just get to it. We gotta just say what it is. This shit nasty. This is disgusting. This is catty. I'm a huge fan of Kendrick. Drake's music is cool, but I'm not a fan of what he stands for. And for me, musically, that's important. Like, I like to know that the artists I'm listening to, they're authentic. Like, I love that. I don't think there's no coming back for Drake. I don't know how he gonna come back and what he would say, like what his next rap would be. And J. Cole wisely tucked his tail in between his legs and his dreads. I'm sure his dreads got caught in there somewhere and carried his ass back to North Carolina, got in the woods somewhere and hugged a tree. Like, J. Cole looks smart. I gotta be real about it anyway, because I'm a biased person when it comes to J. Cole. I couldn't stand him either. I always thought J. Cole was a corny motherfucker. I believe J. Cole makes music for mixed and mulatto kids. Like, that's what I feel like his core audience, and Drake, I feel like they make mixed and mulatto music. I feel like J. Cole is corny because I don't want to hear his story. I'm just gonna be real about it. I don't want to hear your story, my dog. Like, I don't want to hear you had a hard life because you're black and you're white and your dad wasn't there. You had a stepdad and you complain. I don't want to hear that shit, bro. I don't want to hear nothing from J. Cole. Like, that's what I'm saying. I'm biased. Like, I'm not a fan of J. Cole at all. Like, if I see a J. Cole record, I'd kick dirt on that shit. Like, J. Cole does nothing for me. For real. No disrespect. I know he got fans, and congratulations to y'all. Y'all found somebody y'all like, and y'all like his music for whatever reason, but I can't get into it. Like, when J. Cole first came around, when it was the warm-up and whatever else bullshit album he had, people tried to force that on me. I'm like, y'all can't force him on me, bro. I gotta see it for myself, bro. I can't listen to him. I just don't want to hear J. Cole's story, bro. I'm sorry. It's corny to me. He a light-skinned nigga from North Carolina fighting if he black or he white. He want to be rich one day, then he don't. It's like, he's like, what's that shit? What's the word called? He's condescending. I feel like J. Cole's very condescending. Like, he plays like he don't want to be rich, but he would happily take the money, but then act poor and shit. Like, with that bird nest on his head. That's why I don't like him. Like, nigga, like, do something with that shit on your head, bro, please. On J. Cole's behalf, I feel like it's cowardly and it's yellow belly to make a might delete later or make whatever you made, and then you back out. But that's that light skin shit. The light skin nigga, he go down to the hood, mess with some real niggas, he talk his talk and get popped, and he want to go back and run and tuck his tail. No, J. Cole, you got to stay in this. I wish Kendrick Lamar would have got on J. Cole. I'm sorry, I don't care. But he made a very good decision right now because I know Drake is in shambles. Drake dropped Family Matters, and that was a very good song. I ain't gonna lie. I don't like Drake like that, but the second part after the push-ups and I was trying to keep it PG, after that, like, those two verses in the beats he chose, he was sliding. I'm sorry, he was sliding on everybody. He killed The Weeknd and he killed A$AP Rocky. And Kendrick, of course, because but A$AP Rocky and Weeknd, y'all got to respond to that. Y'all got to do a track together or something. Y'all got to do something. It was a good ass song, man, but then Kendrick drops 616 in LA, then drops Meet the Grams, then drops Not Like Us. Then followed by Drake dropping The Heart Part 6, and basically he sounded like R. Kelly saying,
somebody sent me something on my phone and it said that I hog-tied her. I don't know how to hog-tie people. What would I hog-tie?
don't know the hard time. Ew. Oh, my hard time. Like, that's how Drake sounded to me. Like, that's definitely what Drake sounded like on the beat. On beat. On the track, that's what Drake was saying, basically, bro. Like, not literally, but metaphorically, like, he was saying, how could he's so famous? Bro, oh my God. Are you kidding me? He just asked, how could somebody? He just asked, how could he R-word somebody? Like, he said stuff in the song, like, how could he R-word somebody? He's so rich and famous, that'll never happen. He'd be in jail. Oh my God, bro. Are you kidding me? Most people we talking about right now, the diddlers of the world, the Jeffrey Epsteins of the world, the Harvey Weinsteins, I don't want to say the other brother because he cleared, he ain't in prison no more for that, but we know what I'm talking about. He like pudding pops. All these niggas got off for a while, man, and they was off, and they was rich and famous, and there was accusations of PDF play. PDF. Metaphorically, but almost literally, Kendrick Lamar chopped off Drake's head and the crown hit the ground. Not like us. That came on. I literally was trying to crip walk too and stuff, man. I had some time in Seattle, so like that hit to my Seattle roots. I literally wanted to get hyphy and to shake my dreads or something. I felt like I needed to ghost ride the whip to Not Like Us, bro. Like that song was crazy. That song crazy. That's the craziest diss song I ever heard to be a hit. Like the song was on the NBA playoffs, bro. Like it's gonna be in movies. It's gonna be on high speed chases, talking about y'all favorite rapper being a PDFler. Like, bro, Kendrick won. It's over. And J. Cole wanting to not be a part of that. Not saying that he had any accusations that Drake is having. You see what Kendrick is doing to niggas with a pen. So he didn't want to be a part of that. So that's the only thing I'll give him. The only credit. He looks very intelligent and bowing down and saying, yo, I don't want no problems with K. Dot because he gonna smoke me. I just need to go back to Carolina and get some barbecue ribs, get some Carolina barbecue. Like, that's the best decision ever. It looks so smart right now. Like, in the midst of what J. Cole did, of making Mike delete this, and then getting on stage and cowering down, and I'm sorry, K. Dot, I love you, and you're the greatest, and if you want to punch me in the face, I'll take it openly, and I still love you. Like, bro, like, man, I felt like, boy, you are less than a man, you are a mouse. I said that in the video previously about some stuff. I felt like J. Cole was a mouse. We should all step on him for that. I felt like J. Cole's career should have been over after that. You don't make a diss song about somebody, then cower down about it when you think they're going to come with something. You say, nah, I'm good, man. I don't want that smoke. I don't care what the situation is. You already stepped into it. Not like Us from Kendrick. Like, that just literally destroyed everything that Drake did. The second verse and the third verse on Family Matters was crazy, like I said, man. The first verse, it was trash to me because it used the drop and give me 50, like that keep it PG shit. I didn't like that. Then he said some stuff to me that was so dumb. Drake said some shit in that first verse of Family Matters that bit him in the ass. Drake had a line on Family Matters in the first verse. He said that nigga Cole losing sleep on this, it ain't me. He said that nigga Cole losing sleep on this, it ain't me. Now that shit bite him in the ass today after Not Like Us. He was losing sleep after Not Like Us. Now, when we look at that in hindsight, that make Drake look like a dumbass because J. Cole is somewhere barefoot, feet in the grass, and hugging on trees. Like, he's sitting there with his girl feeding her strawberries in the woods right now, and you are fighting for your life and fighting PDF accusations and all type of crazy shit, man, that I wouldn't wish on my worst enemy. Aside from J. Cole's bitch assness, this is literally the best beef ever. Like, I'm glad he just removed himself because I didn't want to see him no way. Aside from J. Cole ruining it and entering this field and then cowering out, tucking his tail between his legs like a little bitch, this was a great battle. And I don't think we ever gonna see nothing like Drake and Kendrick, what they did, like dropping songs back to back, full songs for a diss. We will never see that again, I don't believe, because these two niggas, we've been waiting for this for 10 years. We've been waiting for this for 10 plus years, like, of niggas being catty, doing songs with each other here and there and saying they don't like each other and shit. Like, that's why this shit is so messy and why this beef was disgusting, bro, because these niggas was frenemies for so long and they was pretending like they liked each other and they got to be friends and see each other do the weird stuff. Like, we didn't see this with Ja Rule and 50 because the niggas wasn't friends, bro. Like, we just seen shit from outside, like they bump into each other and something go down. Like, these niggas can talk about family life, can say whatever, and like they were so cool and made songs together, it sounds believable. After Kendrick made Control, I wanted to see this. So if you're a Drake fan, man, like, I'm being dead ass, I'm trying to help out the situation or just have the thought out there. How can he come back or recover from this, bro? Like, this shit is disgusting, bro. All of it. I mean, we heard about SZA. We heard it. We seen the thing with him on stage talking about the young girl's thick and damn, why you look like that and all this other stuff. So it seemed like he got married to it, bro, and he has a lot of accusations of him being with young girls, bro. Then don't help that you messing with Lotto's young sister right now. I don't know how old she is. How old is she? 20? If she's 20 or whatever, it's cool, I guess. but you still 40 years old, bro. So it just don't look good. Like it look like you like little girls and you hang out at high school games. So I say all that to say, J. Cole, I literally got to give you some credit, bro. I think you're a lame, light-skinned nigga, but I'm going to give you your credit for just showing the respect and backing out of a battle you knew you had no chance of even having a conversation with, even going at Kendrick with. You see where it was going and you backed out. But you're still a bitch to me. I still feel like you just lame, bro. I'm sorry. I can't help it, bro. I can't.